Hello everyone, today we'll be learning what is programming concepts. In step 1, this is declaration of variables, where we declare the variables. It can be of different data types, like for example integer, string and characters, booleans. So these are the different types of data types, and also long, float. These are the different data types for the variables. So we have to declare these variables at the beginning of the program according to the requirements. Step 2 is assigning values to these variables. It can be a number, it can be a set of characters. So these are assigning values to the variables. And for long, you have a very big, it will hold a big number for long, and float is where it will hold the decimal places and so on. Then step 3. So in step 3, what we do is assigning values to variables during runtime. So what you do here is when you run the program, you assign the values to these numeric variables or string variables and so on. So in step 4 is that in the programming concepts, we use usually if then else statement. What is this if then else statement? So if then else statement is used where we pass some conditions. For example, if the condition is true, then that is being executed in the first part. Then suppose if it is going to be false, then it is going to be executed in the second part. So this is done with the help of if then else statement. Then in step 5, we use logical operators along with if then else statement. What are the logical operators? They are and, or, and not. So and is used where we use conditions, two conditions where both the conditions should be true. Or is used where any one condition can be true. Not is used where none of the statements should be true. So these are the three logical operators which we use along with the if then else statement. Then in step 6, it is called as iteration or repetition. So in programming of computers, we use usually this iteration or repetition for generating some numbers like natural numbers, or from 1 to 100, or to do some summing statements. So many for so many aspects we have to use a repeating of process. So for this we use the for statement. Most probably it comes in all the languages in computers. So the step 7. Step 7, we use inbuilt functions, namely strings, values like val function, mid function, left function, ltrim, rtrim, and many more. And there are many functions which are already inbuilt with the languages, programming languages. For example, C. Then you can use the languages like Basic, or you can use Visual Basic. So many other languages like this we can develop the software. Now in step 8, what we use in step 8 is user-defined functions are created by end users by void that is, the users themselves can create their own functions by, for example, void functions, or sending parameters through functions and using the return statement. So these are the different types of user-defined functions which we can create by ourselves and make use of our program to use in our project. So now in step 9, what is this graphic command? So we usually use some line commands, some circle. We want to draw some circle, or we have to keep one point on the screen or something. So for this we use these graphic statements for drawing some graphics in the program. So now the next one is the final is that of step 10, that is connecting a database and providing SQL commands, that is structure query language commands for RDBMS, related database management system. So you already must be knowing about Access, where we use the RDBMS concept, where we have the primary key and a foreign key in all the tables, and how we connect the tables and pass on the SQL commands and create a database. So these things can be connected with our programming languages, and the updations can be done accordingly. So these are the 10 steps for the beginners to learn about the programming concepts. So I hope you enjoy my video, and in the next videos I'll be showing you the flowcharts for each and every steps which I explained right now, and some programming computer languages I can write for these statements. So if you like my video, kindly subscribe. Thank you.